This is our third session in this series for the total beginner. We've looked at the string names. We've come out and played a couple of songs, Mary Had a Little Lamb and Hot Cross Buns, on the frets marked 9, 7, and 5. We started to fill in some of the notes. I didn't want you to try to learn any of them yet, but just have a bit of a discussion there as to what they will be and how that all works. We saw it relating to the piano keyboard. We've learned the note names on the open strings. Open strings are the strings we play without fretting any notes. We saw that they were E, A, D, G, B, and E. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie will help us to remember that. As we start to fret the notes, we change the pitch of each string and give it another letter name. Today I want to fill in some of those notes with a little song. As you can see, we're getting near Christmas. We got a good snow today, so it's a nice time to look at Jingle Bells. First thing we want to do here is learn the note names on the first string. We know from our mnemonic, E, A, D, G, B, E, this is an E string. Once again, when we hear an E, we're hearing the full length of the string. This nut is what ends the string, and that's where E is located if we needed a place on the string for it. When we move up into the first fret, we get our F note, and the third fret is the G note. So we have E is open, F on the same string, first fret, and G, third fret. Alphabetically, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We see that these are in order. I've put the frets in here now. Usually we'll only locate the first 3 or 4 frets in these guitar diagrams. So on this E string, the first fret is going to be F and the third fret G. That string again, this top one, is actually called the top string on our guitar, although it's closest to the floor. So E and E. You can see on a piano how they would align. E, F, and G are in alphabetical order, as they will be on guitar. E, F, and G. Now I've labeled them. Open E, first fret F, third fret G. Always remember you're working left to right. E is open, it's the furthest left. F comes next and G next. So you would practice those notes. You'd play them. Always name your notes. Try to engage every sense. Music is one of the most valuable activities we have for engaging all parts of our brain. We're using visual, oral, spatial, physical, all kinds of elements. Its language centers are all in play here, and you want to activate them as much as possible. We read music, we feel the guitar, also say the notes. Every way that you can save those in your brain so that they can be accessed later will be of help. So when you play, tell yourself this is E, F, and G. After you've done those many times, E, F, G, E, F, G, striving for a good sound. You want to be close to your fret and not back here where it buzzes. E, F is right up against the first fret, G right up against the third, good pressure on the strings. You can go backward. G, F, E, E, F, G, G, F, E, E, F, E, F, E, F, G, F, G, F, G, F, E, G, E, G, E, G, F, G, E, F, G, E. Just mix them up like that, say them, try to learn them as best you can in 1 or 2 sessions. Do that every time you practice for a while until they're really well ingrained. Again, we're trying to practice every day for about 10 to 15 minutes right now. As we get E, F, and G, you notice, of course, that I use my first finger in the first fret, third finger in the third fret. As I said the other day, if you can only make sounds with your pointer finger, go ahead and do that for now. We're looking for success. We're looking to hear songs and enjoy this for now. Later we'll work on the extra fingers if you haven't moved on to them on your own. Try not to let that become a permanent habit. Some people will, and then we'll have to break that habit later on. So the way I want to do this is we'll actually be naming the notes and just learning them by note name right now. Not fret numbers as we did earlier, but actually in this song I will write out that we're going to play E, 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 G, C, D, E. There I've run into some notes we haven't talked about yet, so we'll have to prepare for those as well. Here are the notes we're playing: E, 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 G, C, D, E. This is exactly how I'd write it in your book. I'd have the notes here that you're going to play in the song right beside the map of the guitar so you can access both. So we'll go E, 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 G, C, D, E. On a piano, you'll see, of course, that D would be right before E, C right before D, and B right before C. Those three notes, you don't know where they are yet, but you've seen me play them a little bit, and you have some idea from your guitar where they are. We know that D is going to be lower than E. It's going to be somewhere on this B string. That's the string lower than E. We also see that we've got our B note here. A little bit higher than B is a C. That goes in the first fret, and the D in the third. Notice they align with F's and G's. So you've gone open E, F, G, first fret and third, open B, C, D, first fret and third. When we learn the guitar in this order, very often we lose that idea that it's alphabetical. People will learn E, F, G, and then B, C, D. Those don't link. They don't feel logical at all. And people will play their scales for me like that. I'll say, let's play the scale. They'll go E, F, G, B, C, D. And you won't hear any rhyme or reason to that. So we want to learn right away that it is alphabetical. We're actually going B, C, D, E, F, G. Had we put an A in there, you'd hear it easily. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're starting on B though. We can have open B, first fret C, a little higher than B, third fret D, a little higher than C. We switch strings. B, C, D, E is next, open, F, and G. So Jingle Bells goes open E 3 times, and again, then E to G, then first fret C on the second string, third fret D on the second string, and back to E. Once again, open E, again, E to G, C to D, back to E. I'm trying to get my fingers out of the way so you can see what they're doing. Normally they'd sit a little closer to the fretboard and maybe a little more obscure. I don't know if it's as obvious there what they're doing, but I'm trying to get them out so you can see C is right here on the first fret of the second string and D is on the third. So we've got jingle bells, jingle all the way. Now we need a bunch of F's. We need 5 of them. F is this first fret of the first string. And then some E's. There will be 4 of them depending on how you sing it. F's. Then we go down to our D, open E, and D again. So we're playing it a little bit simplified right now. We're just going to play every note on a beat. When you sing it and you hear little stutters in your voice, or you play a couple of notes quicker, or even an extra note, feel free to go ahead and double these notes up if you have to at any point. But here's what I have written now. E, G, C, D, E. 5 Fs. E's. D, D, E, D. This high G. Hey. Then we're going to repeat. E's. E, G, C, D, E. F's. So the ending goes G, G, F, D, C. Most of that was the same as the first time around. We used a repeat. So I'm going to draw a repeat sign. This is a double line with 2 little dots, and that tells you to start again. You might as well learn that right now. So now we have the entire stanza. I've written a repeat sign, which tells us to go again. As we come down the first time, we'll enter this ending, which has a number 1 on it. So the first time through, we play this line. We hit the repeat, which tells us to go again. We don't play ending 1 again, we play ending 2. This level of rudiments is a little bit more advanced, but when we know a song really well, we can absorb these ideas and concepts in a situation that we already recognize. So you don't have to memorize what they mean, you'll actually know from context again how they work. So we have 3 E's, Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, E, G, C and D are on the second string, open E, 5 F's at the first fret, 3 E's on that line, and 1 on the next in ending 1. D, D, E, D. G is the word hey, which tells us to repeat Jingle Bells. So I'm back up here. E, G, C, D, E to the F's. Don't do ending 1 again, we go to ending 2. So here is all of it. E, G, C, D, E, F, E's, ending 1. Back to the top because of the repeat sign. F's, and ending 2. So there it is. This is what I would have in your book. The entire song with the title Jingle Bells and the map as to where those notes are when you forget them. I'll go one more time here, a little bit more slowly, so if you're starting to keep up, you can try. Obviously your first day or your first couple of times you're not going to do this, but after 3 or 4 days maybe you can keep up on this. So we'll go slow. Well, you haven't worked in a count in yet. The beat that we're playing will be indicated by what's called the count in. I'll count to 4. That's not only to tell you when to start, but to tell you how fast we want our notes. If I count 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll want our notes as fast as the count. We'll go slower than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. More E's. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, G, C, D. This E's long. It gets all 4 counts. F's. E on the ending 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. These E's get a beat each. That one you'll notice gets 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, G, C, D. This one gets 4. 2, 3, 4. F. Ending 2 at the G's. Once again, you notice I'm not actually stopping to teach you how to count or what a time signature is yet. Because of the song, you can get some context for it. You'll know not all your notes are the same length. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Bells is longer than jingle, so it will get another beat. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Extra beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the top. Jingle bells is 2 beats. Jingle bells, jingle. All the 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're a guitarist, so what you're going to do is try to play as fast as possible and eradicate all of the gaps. That's not musical. We all think we should do that though. Hopefully you'll recognize that wasn't musical. That's not what you want to do. Slower is better, and trying to observe the tempo and the beat of the song. Later on as we go, we'll learn more and more about counting and what the beats are, but just be aware that not all notes are the same length and that going faster isn't necessarily better. A nice slow version of a song with some feel and the correct rhythms is going to be better than a fast one. So that should cover it for today. We'll throw in some chords next time, which would usually have been part of my first lesson, but keeping these short, I'll save it for another day.